Hi, welcome to Gearwire.com. We're taking a look at the Boss DD-6 digital delay. And this is basically their digital delay, or like their DD-3 with a lot more options on it, longer delay time as well. So let's take a look inside the box. Okay, we got their standard safety literature and how to use maintenance, good information. Their catalog covers most of their product line from 2004. This is the registration card. You need to mail that in for the warranty. It covers the postage, of course. And the manual. As you can see, this is a pretty thick manual. There are a lot of options in this pedal. They make it easier, a little easier by putting these little stickers on the front, outlining all the modes, because there are quite a few. And then also different ways you can hook up the pedal. The routing changes depending on which inputs you're plugged into and which outputs you're plugged into. So let's take a look at the pedal. All right, here we see the two inputs, input A, which we'll be using when you're just plugging from your guitar into your amp, and input B if you have a stereo source, and then also the output A and B, which can be used in various ways, depending on how you're plugged into the pedal. As with every Boss pedal, it comes with a battery, as you can see in here. This has an alkaline battery because it's digital, so it has more current draw. And of course, you can also use the Boss PSA AC adapter, which you can buy separately. So that's the Boss DD-6 out of the box. All right, we're back with the DD-6. It's plugged in and ready to go. I'm playing through a Fender Telecaster. It's American standard, and it's plugged into the Marshall JCM 2000 half stack. And so let's see what kind of sound we're getting with the pedal disengaged. As you can see, the check light is disengaged right there. All right, let's turn the pedal on. It's in 80 millisecond mode right now. That's a pretty short amount of time. You really don't get that much discrete echo, but there are a few cool things you can do in this mode. All right, you really don't hear much with the settings like this straight up. So usually you need to turn up the feedback, and we're going to start, and also the effect level. We're going to start to get sort of an early reflection sort of reverb. Turn down the feedback. So that's one sound you can get out of it. If we turn the delay time down, we're going to start getting what we call comb filtering, which is not really, it's a delay effect, but you don't really hear the delays. It's sort of almost like a spectral effect. You start to get weird resonances and things like that, and that can be used in a variety of applications. If we turn the delay time up, feedback time needs to go back down, effect level as well. You're going to get sort of a slap back delay time, popular in country songs. Turn that up a little bit. And so that's the 80-second mode, basically. The 300 millisecond mode, we're going to go back to midnight settings on all the knobs. You're going to get more discrete echoes. And you can also, you can turn it down to like one echo, or you can keep on going on, and it'll just keep on going and going and going. Sometimes people like to use that sort of thing. And it can get pretty long in this mode. But if you need to go longer, you can always go to the 800 millisecond mode. We're going to get very discrete echoes out of this one. course, this one can get pretty long as well. And also, if you do turn the delay knob while it's going, it'll change the pitch a bit. So the longest mode by far is the 2.8 second mode, or 2,800 millisecond mode. And with that, it's just a really long delay. Not many pedals go that long. So as you can see, that can be used for a variety of things. In this mode especially, something useful might be the tap tempo mode. To get into that mode, we just hold down the pedal for 2 seconds until it starts flashing. And then if you choose a tempo that you like and just tap it in. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's useful. To get out of that mode, basically just press the pedal back down and it'll go back into normal mode. There's a couple other specialized modes, actually 3. One is reverse mode. It's pretty self-explanatory. It just basically takes your delay time and samples whatever you play and then reverses it digitally. If you wanted to, you could change the effect level all the way up to get mostly just reverb, or mostly the reverse effect. And of course, the feedback knob will have the same function as any other mode. The next mode is hold mode. And this will sample whatever you're playing through the pedal as long as you're holding down the toggle switch. So if I were to play a chord and hold down the switch, it'll just keep on repeating that for as long as you'd like. And when you want it to stop, you just press the pedal again. One more mode is warp mode. And this treats the toggle pedal sort of like an expression pedal almost, where you're pushing it down. The farther you push it down, the longer the feedback is, and then when you let go, it'll stop. You can get kind of cool swell effects. And I'm not even playing now. So that's what that mode is good for. So that is the Boss DD-6 here at Gearwire.com.